Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Cho'Gath mid lane versus what seems to be a Gragas, unless it's a maybe Kale, but I would feel like it's not. Okay, yeah, so it is Gragas. Cho'Gath got a very minor nerf to his base damages on a lot of his abilities because I guess the SPEEDGATH was a little bit too busted. That being said, the nerfs probably didn't really affect him that much. So I wouldn't really be worried about it. SPEEDGATH still feels pretty damn strong with going like Swifty Boots, Shirelias, and just making it so you're very powerful. This matchup during the early game should be kind of challenging. Gragas has healing in his kit, kind of like how my healing is through killing minions. His is just like using his abilities, and he gets like a pretty beneficial heal for himself. That's normally enough to keep himself like alive, even if I harass him a lot. So probably unlikely I can kill him until later on. But for the time being... Ooh, okay, you took a turret shot, but I mean, as I said, we both have healing in our kits, so it's probably not that important. We have Hail of Blades. Hail of Blades super effective with Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath Q, the knockup, has a crazy high AP ratio on it, but we're not going like full AP. We're going to be building Shrelia's first item because it gives you crazy good stats for a pretty inexpensive cost. And then our E, which gives the next 3 auto attacks empowerment later in the game. The reason why Cho'Gath can deal so much because you normally go Shirelias into like Deadman's into Riftmaker, so you're not really building like pure damage. It's kind of like movement speed plus Riftmaker is just ridiculous because it gives you that like bonus effect of turning your HP into AP, and of course we have like a lot of that because our ultimate gives us permanent HP. Cho'Gath has double scaling on his ultimate, and his ultimate is AP ratio and bonus HP, so you're kind of like double dipping into like multiple ways. You have some AP, you have some HP, Riftmaker gives you both of them, and then the other big thing, and this is like probably the more important part, every single feast stack is going to increase our E damage by a pretty big margin, because our E does percent damage, and that's one of the things that they nerfed. It does 2.5% right now, but every single stack increases the amount by 1.5% total. So you can begin making it so you start just dealing an insane amount of damage just based off of your fee stacks, and that's mostly it. And then, of course, you're fast as heck. So you're able to, like, hopefully land a knockup, deal okay damage to them because Cho'Gath's space damages are really high. And then we just drop our Vorpal spikes on them and, like, DPS them down. So that's really why it functions well. If Cho'Gath didn't have, like, a crazy good scaling on his E plus ultimate scaling, then it probably wouldn't be, like, that crazy of a build. So... that probably is the most important part, I would say. I'm going to put some more points into my Q just for the damage from far away, because Gragas is a decent champion against characters that are kind of immobile like me. Because if I step up towards him and try to do my Hail of Blades procs with my E onto him, Gragas Body Slam, even though it just barely knocks me away, is still normally enough for him to, like, start running away afterwards and slowing me down with his Q. So he can kind of just get people away from him very quickly. So it doesn't seem very reliable to have more points on my E at this point. So that's why I'm putting more, so I can, like, just try to hit him with it and stuff. We'll just build Banner Glass and Boots so we're a little bit faster. Cho'Gath is already, like, a really fast character in the first place. We have runes for movement speed as well. And I feel like the Banner Glass is better than the Aether Wisp because I figure that having the base mana regen from this will just make it so I can, like, Q spam more often to, like, look for more opportunities to, like, harass him and stuff. Now, our ultimate can be used to start stacking immediately onto minions, or I can save it for a kill, or I can just wait for Zyra to do Dragon because she seems to be kind of in the area, so I think she might just start it pretty soon. And I would love to just go grab myself a free stack for myself. Zyra's kind of starting, or like around the area where... Oh, we should get her here. Nice, free stack for me. So right there, I noticed that my Zyra was in such a good position to catch out that Leona, and Leona didn't seem like she was in a very good position to... Oh! My silence landed too. That's huge, nice. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that if your teammates are looking and they're like in the area and you can like collapse on it from a different angle, that's like pinching people between like two corners where you make it so they have like no escape. That is like one of the best ways to like get kills in all of League of Legends, which is also why there might be games where you guys see me have a roaming opportunity and I won't take it if I'm flashless playing an immobile character, because if you go into River to do a roam play and then you're flashless and suddenly just unlucky like thing happens, you find the enemy jungle, if mid lane suddenly goes to get you and you get pinched, it's so bad. Okay, this guy might just die again. Wow, he literally respawned and immediately died. That is crazy. I will say though, Cho'Gath silence is a kind of a ridiculous ability. I would argue that probably Cho'Gath silence could be like even more beneficial than like a stun in League of Legends, because firstly, at level 1, it lasts 1.6 seconds. A lot of stuns in League are like not that long unless it's like an ultimate. And silence means that you can't use any ability, including summoners. So you can't flash. So whenever you get hit by it and you're just literally there and you can't burn anything, it feels really bad, especially if like my teammates are nearby. So we are very strong already. I don't have a ward, but I guess I can Q over the wall just to look. He is doing it. No way. Dang it, dude. I'm not going to be able to get him here. I already know. Kha'Zix's stealth is too broken. If I tried feasting him there and it did hit, it would have still not killed him, which is also sad too. Okay, at least he's not doing that. Also, where is Gragas? I'm just going to eat something because he's not here. I'm just going to get another stack for myself to make my E deal more. You can always hold shift over your feast to see how many stacks you can do on minions. You can only do up to 6. Otherwise, it's infinitely stacking on epic monsters and champions. Did Gragas go AFK because he died twice? No way! Really? I tried doing a Cho'Gath video yesterday, and the same exact thing happened. I've actually never had experiences of people going AFK more often than playing Cho'Gath mid lane. I'm not joking, because this has happened 2 days in a row. That is wild. Grandmaster mid laner just literally left the game after dying. Not going to say that it was only me. It was also because 2 of my teammates came in. He has been not having a good day at all. But anyways, thanks for watching, I guess. I will see you guys in the next game, hopefully. If you guys want to see more Cho'Gath that's like a more realistic game than just this. So see you guys later. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game 2 of the Cho'Gath. We are versus a Katarina in this game. I'm going to go put down a ward for my jungler, because a lot of people like to see if the enemy jungler is like going to start raptors and stuff, so we can prevent that. Now, Katarina matchup, you would think that this matchup is like super free, because Cho'Gath, obviously, he's pretty damn good into melee picks, because it's so much easier to get the Hail Blades procs off and stuff. But Katarina can kind of play lanes, especially if they're one-tricks, and normally nobody plays Katarina unless they're a one-trick of her, by literally only Q farming from far away. And not only that, as good as my silence is against her in my knockup, both of them are so telegraphed to the point that normally if you try to like just fight them, they will just dodge your ability using Shunpo or something, whether it's dodging your silence or... You have Ignite, right? Yeah. I need to, like, double check because sometimes Katarinas take, like, TP and stuff. But if she jumps on me, it's kind of easy to, I guess, land silence sometimes. But, like, going for Q hits is really difficult. Because most Katarinas will always, if they see that the Q is going to hit them, they'll just Shunpo away from it. And then normally the Shunpo isn't going to be, like, close enough that it's punishable, really. We did hit her there one time with our E. The wave state is also, like, really good. This should be fine. Okay, she just is probably going to be able to escape. But the thing is that I just left the wave because it was coming towards me, so it is slow pushing, so she might miss a couple minions here. A couple melee minions, so that's like an advantage for us. Rengar got something huge. Yeah, I literally, with Hail Blades, I could get off one single auto attack before she Shumpos away. I can't even get 2 auto attacks off. I know I miss silence and stuff, but Katarinas are so fast, especially inside of the higher ranks, with how quickly they, like, remove themselves from danger. Even there, it looked like my auto attack went off, but my spikes didn't hit her because she went too far away, I think. Nice, I barely got her there. That was actually super close. Literally one more auto attack and we would have traded 1 for 1, but we managed to get her. The reason why I started chasing her down is because Hail Blaze was coming back up. She walked away from the minion wave, which makes it so much easier for me to play against her because finally she doesn't have a thing that she can jump to. Except for if she, I guess, jumped to Scuttle Crab, but I guess she saw that ghost happen, so she tried outplaying instead. So not too shabby. I think we just go Boots of Swiftness immediately. I've been a big fan of buying this in the past, and it felt pretty damn good. Apparently, I mean, Cho'Gath damage, as you know from the first game, how I explained it, your damage is crazy high. Even on your base damages on everything. So, you don't necessarily need, like, a ton of AP to pop off. Sometimes having movement speed also, like, can be super beneficial for, being able to actually catch people who are faster than you through, like, dashes and stuff. You can, like, chase them in some cases. So, wow, Nara is really far behind. If I try to Q her, it's not going to work, but at least I got her Shunpo out, even though she's going to just get her Shunpo back immediately. Auto attack her 3 times. I'm completely fine. I silence her. Oh. I have level 6, though. It just takes 1 single hit. Oh, God. I'm not going to be able to get over there. I don't think I can kill this guy. I don't have enough mana. And he's too fast. He just popped Ghost and everything. But at least I was able to kill the Katarina, though, again. I mean, setting her far behind is always beneficial until she inevitably normally will get, like, a random, like, good team fight where she just, like, gets a couple resets off and pops off. Normally, Katarina one-tricks know how to, like, come back from deficits like this. Because just because they're behind early doesn't mean that it only takes one good team fight, where if any of their teammates are doing, like, relatively okay, they could instantly come back. So, let's not, say that the game is completely free just yet. We're going to go for the item that once again gives us mana regen. We're in a pretty good position against her, I would say. We're not too tanky just yet. I think it will become way easier to just, like, full tank her burst and stuff once I have probably, like, 3 to 4 stacks instead of just 1. I also can get a stack here, I guess. Very nice. That is 2 already. Not bad. Let us point up our E. I still think that Qmax The reason why I note Qmax this game is because I can't, like, land it on her realistically. And the QCD never goes lower. It's already at its lowest immediately. That's why I even put more points into my silence, because I was just like, alright, the silence duration goes up. Wmax is actually very nice. Okay, well played. I mean, my Rengar was level 6 to Hecarim's 5, so that's why that was so free. I'm just gonna attempt to tank all these minions because I don't care, since I can like get a huge amount of healing for my passive. Doesn't matter if Katarina throws dagger on me like that. My ultimate's coming back up, which should give me like way more safety. Because then I can like maybe just like feast her if she jumps on me. Another point into my E. We can also look side lanes though to see if there's anybody low enough to be killed. We're about to lose that plate too. Oh. Darn, that would have been so sick if I landed that knockup, because she messed up and didn't re-pick up her dagger. Her picking up the dagger is like how she resets some Shenpo, so if she ever messes up and doesn't pick it up, that means her dash is on like a 9-second cooldown. And obviously that's a pretty long time for me to like have a good opportunity to maybe punish her for making that mistake. CS lead is like barely there, but it's still something. I feel like we probably can't dive this guy very easily, right? The wave crashing isn't like a good timing for it. Ooh. I'm assuming that Rengar and Nami and Gnar together, all three of them, aren't going to just lose to Sylas alone, but I guess I'm wrong. Wow, they had like 3 people topside and they lost. That is insane, dude. What just happened? I'm just going to feast something and run away. I don't really want to duel you still. I think that it's going to be too annoying trying to finish off this Katarina, even though she's super low right now. I think I'm just going to like try to get some more stacks going to make it so my E deals way more for the time being. Game state is even, kind of. The KDAs are even and stuff, but normally if like one person's losing really hard, sometimes it can influence the game in a really bad way, and Gnar is definitely like losing harder than any of the enemy team is. I'm maybe dead here. If you can land a snare, dude, there's a freaking Sylas here. Holy crap. What terrible timing for that fight, huh? There's nothing I can do. If I step up, I just die with him, for sure. So the best thing I can do is just stay away. I also didn't get that minion, so I didn't get any health back, too, which also sucks. Because I'm trying to heal myself a little bit so I don't get dove. But we managed at least. I think I'm just going to fully reset here. Hecarim also went bot lane to probably kill my team. I'm just going to destroy this potion here so I can buy a Dark Seal. Swain just uses TP to TP to our turret to escape the gank. I mean, he did manage to, I guess, run away by doing that. Alright, normally you go Deadmans. I guess they do have 280 champions. That's still fine. Even though they have, like, double AP and they're fed. I've never tried Force of Nature as a second item, which also gives you movement speed. It's kind of like Deadman's counterpart. Katarina won't ever get hit by this, but I'm still just trying to, like, pressure her. That Sylas is literally not even chunked, which is not good. We're probably just going to have to play for team fights to, like, come back in this game. Karma's been mid lane a lot. I wonder if, like, I continue trying to catch Katarina with my, abilities, if I can truly step up and just chase her down, or if somebody else is just going to immediately show up again. I'm also going to go bot lane here. immediately because we have this wave shoved. Why did my character stop? I popped my Australia's literally try to get there faster in hopes of being able to help out. They got the Void Grubs. Okay, I'll silence her first and then we'll just go. Okay, you pulled her away from me, which is kind of bad. Nice, perma CC. Thank goodness. The Katarina was coming down to kill us, man. One big thing that we noticed right when we started that dive, too, is that on our screen, it told us that Hecarim just did Void Grubs. So I knew that most likely the only person that could show up would either be Silas TP or Katarina would follow us. And in any other case, nobody else is going to be able to, like... The Hecarim isn't going to suddenly appear. So that could give us more room for knowing that we can like dive the Karma without concern of accidentally overstepping. Because it really sucks whenever you try to do a dive bot side and you successfully do it, but then you're all super low and then one person shows up and kills all three of you, and then like now the dive was unsuccessful. She's lucky I don't have all my abilities up. I'm pretty sure I could one-shot her at this point. Oh my goodness, you scared the crap out of me, bro. Dude, Katarina, man, what a champion. Silas is influencing the map in a pretty big way. I even got off like such a good Q, too. Katarina got the one shutdown that she probably needed to make it so her gold is probably very similar to mine at this point. Oh no. She did use all of her sums, I guess. Damn, he didn't even feast me, too. Probably because I guess I knocked him up right beforehand. I guess I'll try going, this item. I wonder if the 70 magic resist from taking magic damage from champions 8 times counts for each individual dagger on Katarina Ultimate, because that would mean that it stacks immediately. But if it doesn't work that way, then it's not going to stack very quick. Should I just eat something? I guess I should. How many stacks do I need? 4? Damn. I still have a long ways to go, huh? That is depressing to watch. There's probably no way to catch her, is there? She successfully got out. But can we hit bot turret then to like get a little bit of damage on it? Karma's here. I'll hit it, but the thing is that, like, a lot of people are missing, bro. I don't think we can get this, but we can, like, damage a lot. Are we really gonna commit some of our HP to get it? Okay. I guess Hecarim's not here. Like, when he commits some of his HP for it, if Hecarim was behind us and immediately ulties in, Rengar would have straight up died. I don't think we knew where he was. Like, he eventually showed up mid lane, but Rengar was already half HP when he wasn't showing. I'm on the way, I'm fast. Okay, this is fine. We successfully got somebody's full. Ashe. Silence him. Callahan. Very nice. Yeah, silence once again just busted, right? I silence, every single point into it has increased it, so it's even more substantial now, too. Alright, doesn't look like we can do more. We need to land, like, good CC, and we're definitely not landing it. Whoa. Is Hecarim really able to just kill my teammate in front of us like this? Nope, he was able to escape. Good job. Well played. Alright, good fight. Very nice. I mean, once again, our mobility is super convenient for chasing people down. The Silas is pretty fast, even like used his flash and stuff, but it doesn't matter. I was able to like stay on top of him with my teammates, land something super good to make it so he, like, once again can't use his abilities and stuff. Our next item is going to be Riftmaker, and then after that, Deadman, so then we have like a bunch of movement speed stuff, but at the same time we have one thing that like will, well, I guess like 2 things in a way. But Riftmaker is going to give us like a bunch of damage from converting this massive amount of HP into AP. We already deal 700 on my feast. Actually, more than that. I guess I have Axiom Arcanus, too. Let's just pour more points into my silence. No reason not to. Looks like Karma's gonna die here. Dragon's not up for 30. I guess I'll save my ultimate to do it rather than just use it right now. For a free stack. Rengar's assist pinging me that he wants me to do the dragon with him. Of course, bro. I'm always down. I guess I have time to also hit bot lane. I'm a little bit far up, but I think I'll be able to escape if I got caught. Alright, cool. Let's just rotate back over to the dragon. Get a free stack for ourselves. Gnar is managing to, like, not get caught when he is being weak-sided because the enemy team knows that we're all down here. Damn, that's crazy how much damage Jinx ultimate does. You know what I don't understand? I know that Ezreal ultimate is quite spammable, but, like... Dude, oh god, that did so much damage, bro. Why is it that Ezreal ultimate does such a little amount of damage to, like, monsters and stuff that he could, like, almost never steal it, while Jinx has, like, a crazy execute that makes it so she's, like, one of the best global stealers in the entire game? It's just so strange that she has that when... I feel like Ezreal would have that, too. I guess Ezreal's thingy goes through everything, huh? I knocked up Jinx for you? Is anybody able to follow me up? No? I don't think so. That's one of the downsides of trying to get stacks. I used a stack bot side, dude. And because I used a stack bot side, that made it so they just got to run away. I wonder if this guy knows that I don't have my ult. Or, like, I have it back up now. She might have thought that I used it during the fight. Yeah, there's no way to me catching her, is there? Bummer. I probably could have gotten somebody there. Oh, well, though. Jinx is weak. Yeah, I mean, we can just play around your ultimate, sure. I would probably say that you're probably stronger than her right now. If I go bot lane, I can't TP in because I don't have TP. So if, like, an enemy pushes bot lane right now, it would be kind of bad. So we should probably start this ASAP if possible. Oh, God. He's caught as heck. And Katarina also dodged our ability, too. Doesn't matter, though. Still managed to apparently get most of them. I'm guessing that Rengar just one-shot the Jinx. As you can see, my damage to Sylas is ridiculous. I don't even, like, need to do that much besides just walk up, press E, and just auto-attack him a few times and silence him. What? You guys died? Okay, I thought we can do this together. Our whole team just died. I also cannot rotate to whatever this is. Katarina, you're gonna have to wait for me to get back my ultimate. Is that okay? Are you chill with that? Oh my goodness, bro. The damage from my E is so freaking much. I always... I mean, I talk about how good Cho'Gath is. His E, his damage on it, even when you don't have that many items. But that just felt like it was, like, more than usual. Oh god, I might be screwed here, huh? Might be able to walk away. My apologies, guys. I got caught out pretty hard. I'm gonna heal up from these because they actually heal you for a huge amount. Are we positive that we... Oh, okay. You're looking? Okay, I made him jump. If you can just get him a little bit lower for me. Dang, he flashed away. That's still good, though. Obviously. The only problem now would be if we start this, if Silas has TP, no, Katarina's bot, we should just immediately do it. Okay, we can force a fight, but our team's like trying to do 2 separate things at once. They should just not fight and just distract them, if anything, while we finish this. Hecker might be able to like walk in and try to steal it. My ultimate does 1500. Got it. With Axiom Arcanist, it does more. So I just like added 100 damage on top of 1500 to make it do more. Didn't land my ability, but that Nami bubble was bonkers. He just dodged my ability again. I'm feared. I can't move. Dude, everybody's so low, but my whole entire team died, and I just like can't contribute. My champion is so freaking bad. If people can like escape our crowd control and stuff, and everybody kept on escaping so much of it. And also Karma Shielding is like kind of blocking a lot of my damage too. We probably should just backed away after words, but it looked like it was going to be a decent fight. The Silas just kind of played out of his mind, I guess. I mean, he dodged my silence with his Zhonya's. If he didn't dodge that, I think he would have just instantly died. So that was like a huge part of that fight. Thankfully for us though, we still got like more objectives than them so far. The Otacon will give us like the bonus effects of like a little bit of stuff from everything that we've gotten from the game so far. So it's alright. Wish that we could have won it, but so it's whatever. Rengar is trying to ulti topside to find somebody. I'm just gonna steal it. I mean, I don't want him to take it. Might as well. The Hecarim would have gotten it regardless, so... He's so fast, bro. He can easily leave anytime. My damage to him might look like it's not dealing as much because he has the item that makes it so the damage, he takes 30% less, but then it's dealt to him true damage over time. So it doesn't look as burst heavy because he's just being slowly dealt damage as I like continue damaging him from his death stance. That's fine though. I'm almost level 16. Your Cho'Gath stacks also increase your HP per stack. I'm just gonna eat something again. We're not even fully stacked this game just yet. I just pushed in bot side. I feel like my team's gonna get engaged on. Oh, Rengar just literally one-shot that guy. I was gonna say, the reason why they're trying to hard engage, though, is because I showed bot lane. The enemy team wants to do something when I'm not there because I don't have a way to join the fight. Just gonna stand on top of the Jinx, of course. Just, like, stand still. I'm too large, you can't escape. Got you. Yeah, another thing that I haven't mentioned is that Halo Blades with your E. Your E is a little bit of a slow as well. Okay, not a little bit of a slow, it's a 50% slow. And Halo Blades makes your E attack so fast that it's almost like a perma-slow. If you can land one auto attack, normally it slows them enough that the next 2 auto attacks will always land no matter what. I was not feasting there because I was so busy, like, paying attention to speaking correctly. Alright, so, we have gained size, and we also are even more HP at this point. So our Riftmaker right now gives us 60 AP, which is okay. Could be even more insane, but obviously still pretty damn good, I would say. I don't even know what I want to go. Next. Let's just go the Deadmans. Let's get more movement speed going. I was like thinking really hard about like, do I want to go like Unending Despair? Unending Despair is pretty good because it makes it so you get healing, and your healing is based off of HP, and obviously we're one of the like highest HP characters in the entire game. So, Bed Rengar. Whenever I get autofill jungle, I try to ban Rengar because I feel like Rengar is one of the most ridiculous one-tricks to face in all of League of Legends if they're good, and a lot of Rengars in high elo are only one-tricks, and of course they're ridiculously strong. I probably can't get him here, but it's whatever. Game's over regardless. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of me playing some Cho'Gath. My E right now, at 13 stacks, does 10% 3 times, so 30% of somebody's HP plus 200 per auto. So, like, against squishy targets, you can sometimes deal quite a bit. Let's see if I can, like, show that or not. Dang, he missed his ability. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I can't really showcase it. I did 300 damage 3 times there, so 300, 900-ish. So if, like, Karma face-checked me and I did only silence 3 Halo Blade procs into Feast, I'd probably kill her. I think her shield would save her, but I think that I would get off the 3 auto attacks from Halo Blades before she would be able to do it. So if, like, I found her in the open and not, like, sitting in her Nexus thingy. So anyways, thanks for watching again on the Cho'Gath mid lane. Super strong pick. Riot slightly nerfed it. I don't think it really matters at all. Extremely good inside a solo queue. Easy to play. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to Game 3 of the Cho'Gath mid lane. We are versus a Vladimir this time, so 100% probably going to be Q-Max, because there's probably no possible way that I can effectively utilize my E in a way that I can get near him. Now, this Vladimir did use his flash, level 1. To recap that, he walked up really far for some reason to Q me, and my Karma was sitting right here, so she just slowed him, and I used my Q, and he didn't want to get knocked up because the rest of the team was collapsing, so he just lost his summoner for really no reason. So yeah. He has no flash until, like, 6 minutes, basically. Vladimir does get healing from, like, minions and stuff whenever he Qs. We just don't want to get by his empowered ability. I mean, for the most part, he is not really that difficult of a champion to face in terms of, like, you shouldn't be that afraid that he's going to ever be able to kill you. Darn, I was hoping to get one more auto attack onto him there, but oh well. Just don't get hit by that. He has Ghost. I have Ghost. That was a huge trade, brother. He is playing so aggro all the time. I better not die to Viego gank. Oh, Beak of the Devil. I might be able to get out. Damn, bro, my wave is completely ruined. That sucks. The good news, though, is that even though the wave is bad and I can't fix it, is that Vladimir doesn't have TP, so even though I'm going to miss a bunch of minions, which will give him, like, a slight CS lead, he eventually needs to base himself. So the best case scenario now is that when I come back in, hopefully I will level up, I'll be slightly under-leveled, and then I can maybe have, like, an opportunity to, like, get my own advantage in some way, whether it's through, like, getting better trades off than him, because, of course, he has, like, no flash and stuff. Oh, we need to shove this under turret all the way. The wave is not going to crash, so I'm just going to continue just hard shoving with all of my abilities. We don't want to get hit by his ability. My CS per minute is obviously bad, but I'm okay with it for now. Yeah, you can't freeze that. So he'll just farm that. I can't do anything about it. Viego went bot lane, and he ganked and died, and that could be maybe because of me. I'm faster than you. Pool is down. He has no flash still, but it's up to Talia to land something. Did not attempt it. That's fine. That is chill. We'll just chuck a Q. You never know. Might land. Do a little bit of damage to him. Wave state isn't really that good, but I am messing up because I just let him hit me for free. For sure. Almost got it. Bummer. not even gonna be able to get the cannon. Oh, man, that first Viego gank, actually, I should have just flashed earlier. The way that I could have prevented, like, all of these problems is, oh my goodness. Oh, my Q buffer saved me. I managed to press Q as he threw out his stun, so I was mid-cast animation, which kept me alive. He could have went under turret and killed me no matter what, but at worst, it would have been a 1-for-1, so I would have been okay with that. Anyways, if I flashed when Viego ganked me earlier, or even like maybe just popped Ghost earlier, I could have escaped getting hit by his stun, and then I would have never been chunked, and I wouldn't have to base on such a bad wave state. So I feel like the best thing that could have happened, or like the best way to look at it, would be just using her summoner earlier. But I didn't use it because I thought that I could already escape his stun with my Ghost, so... Oh well. As you can see, the wave, like, he missed a little bit, but he should feel pretty good now because he has boots over me. He has Swifty boots and I don't, so he's fast as heck right now. One of the annoying parts about playing versus Vlad. We might just have to, like, only hard shove with Q and that's it, and just, like, do nothing against him. It might be too challenging to kill him, honestly. Might be a bit too hard. Poor Viego is getting destroyed. I have my ultimate up. Karma Snare is OP against Vlad. Dang it, dude. I didn't land that. You're gonna have to flash at least. If I landed my silence there, I think it would have been enough to catch him. So I'm so sad because I think that Talia could have followed up my silence with her own stun and we could, like, burst. But, oh well. I think we just take rubs with my teammate. I don't think we're going to be able to kill this guy, are we? There's no way to save our teammate here. Like, our teammate's coming over, but... there's no possible way to really do much unless, I don't want to use my feast on this guy because the fight might continue. And I can use it on somebody else now. Oh, he's too fast. Never mind. I don't have enough for feast. Oh, doesn't matter though. I don't think that he could have killed me with his next Q regardless, but... maybe I should have, not silenced? I don't know. The silence was super good because it made it so Gnar could follow up, and he can't pool. And he can't Q me as well, because his Q obviously was going to heal him for a lot, because his Q3, the empowered version, heals him for percent missing, so the lower he is, the more it heals for. Let's just build our Swifty boots. We're going to match his build, kind of. Very similar. How does Gnar have 2 kills? Is it literally just... huh. Because Shen hasn't died a single time. It's just Viego, really. Huh. Darn. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. But I appreciate the help, though. Grab the Rose. Rose, unfortunately, doesn't count as, like, a feast or a carnivore thingy, so you don't get any health back from it, but... Karma's so good at stopping the Vladimir because her snare is unstoppable even if he pools. If she snares him beforehand, he actually can't prevent it. So it's really effective against him. I probably should have just held on to my ability rather than throw it earlier, so... if I land Q, dang. He's just so damn fast, and it's so unreliable landing Cho'Gath Q. It's such a bad ability for people that are quick. And this guy's fast as heck. Literally too fast. Alright, Shen has turned the game a bit. Kind of. Oh, he thinks that? Dude, if this isn't warded, I can totally kill him. But if it is warded, then I'm just a sitting duck and I can die. Definitely is warded. %. I was hoping that Vladimir would maybe push out the wave and then rotate into me, and then we would just kill him. Because I would just silence into 3 autos and then beast, and he would just immediately pop. Not gonna happen, though. Diego's bot side. I still don't one-shot back wave. That is so insane. It's okay. It's time for me to feast something, because I am so tired of holding on to it to try to kill this guy, and I just don't think that it's worth my time anymore to just not start stacking, so I have some type of thing to work off of. It always feels like he's low enough that I can just do it, but I guess I could have tried W flash, maybe? Because you can do that. W flash allows you to like buffer it, so you can catch them a bit more off guard. And then like I would hope that W flash into 2 auto attacks and a feast. I don't think I can get 3 auto attacks fast enough. Regardless, it's chill. Me and Vlad both scale in our own ways, with me just becoming tanky menace and him becoming like a teamfight god. You never pick Vladimir to win lane anyways, too. You pick it to scale, so he's probably completely content with it just going even against me. Let's just stop his base to be annoying, of course. We don't want him to base. The longer he stays mid lane without being able to buy, the better it is for us by a huge margin. I don't like that we lost Dragon, especially with bot lane winning. We did get first turret top, but... Okay, I decided to finally do it. Silence into flash. As I said, I don't think that I can get 3 autos, but flash into 2 auto attacks will work into the like perfect amount of damage to get him. Thank goodness, finally got something. And the reason why we got that kill is because he did not base in a safe area. If he just based in a safe area, he would have not have probably been in that position to die the way that he did. But a lot of people greed for their base, including me. I have plenty of games where I try to base and should be basing a bit further away and get myself killed because of it, and that's just what happens. We definitely just want to base here. Do you really think you can kill me? Or are you just upset that I killed you? I was very aggressive by him. I was just holding on to silence the whole entire time because, I mean, if he really hard commits, I can just turn around at one point and just try to, like, stop him. I think in this game, I'm not really that scared of this Vladimir, so we'll go for the Deadmans. And then it's the same thing, we go Riftmaker, and then we build the opposite of the other movement speed item. And we're good to go. He buffered his ability. Well played. I'm just going to feast something now. I think there's no reason not to. I don't think that for the time being he's even close to being able to be killed, and it's going to be a while before I can probably do it too, I think. Although I think I'm also slightly faster than him now. Yep, 40 movement speed because the item that I finally finished is huge. My CS per minute also has, like, substantially changed. Dude, I really could have killed him. Dang, really? Why is it so much easier to land Q on him now? Is my movement speed just that much better just from these items? Like, wow. I didn't realize how easy it was going to be to, like, knock him up. I probably should have held on to my ability, but that's, like, super hindsight, so it's actually completely pointless to think about. Ooh. Goodness, I think we just leave her. Please, dude. Am I gonna die now? Hell yeah, I am. I knew it. I knew I was gonna die as soon as it happened. I just barely don't deal enough damage, and because of that, I die. Azrael gets, like, one person. Kind of looked good for a second. Bummer. I didn't see an angle where I could hit anybody besides the Viego with my ultimate. So that's why I just immediately feasted him, because might as well just chunk him to see if my teammates can kill him, because as soon as I respawn, I'm going to immediately beeline it down bot lane. By the time that I arrive there, my ultimate's back up. So why not just throw it out and just see what your team can do with it, since it wasn't really wasted in a way. Okay, literally TPing to the lane that I was about to go to, so whatever, I will go mid lane. Now I'm going to go mid lane and take Ezreal's farm, and then he's going to ping me, and then I have to go top lane afterwards. Why did you want to TP bot? Okay, I feasted something again, so I'm going to just ping that I don't have it again. I think it should be kind of easy to beat this Shen. He has no MR. Shen also, most of his damage is magic damage, if you didn't know. How he functions is that little sword that he has. Whenever he uses his Q, his next 3 auto attacks are empowered, kind of like mine. But he gets way more attack speed when damn, he is going so aggressive, bro. You might be dodging my abilities, but if you don't get out soon with your ultimate, you're kind of gonna die soon, bro. I'm just waiting for my ultimate to be up here so I can feast him. We're gonna lose Dragon for sure, because everybody was topside to do the Rift Herald and it took forever to kill Shen. Gnar also died, and the person that got it was not really a person that we wanted to have it. Don't miss it. Nice. Alright, well... I really don't like how many dragons we're missing when it feels like we should be getting most of them. I mean, I do like that we have 6 grubs. That definitely does make it so the game is, like, much easier and stuff, but... I still don't like how many objectives they are getting. Dude, I was gonna say I was gonna go Deadman's, and I'm totally not building that. But that's not because I changed my mind, that's just because I'm dumb. I'm just gonna feed something again. We're at 4 out of 6 now. There's no objectives up, mid lane has been shoved out. We have to wait for some people to, like, get to their lane so they can pressure, like Gnar. Because until they get in a lane, they don't really do anything. We'll sell our potion just to buy a Dark Seal, because you never know, we can maybe stack it a little bit. I think we can probably do Otacon immediately on spawn. We're probably stronger to the point that it would be difficult for them to even, like, walk in to contest, I believe. Unless we, like, really mess up the fight. Which I don't think should be the case. Put a deep pink ward down, make sure we don't get flanked. Oh! Oh? That is a huge Gnar kill. Right at his Mega, too. Let me get into this. No. The Rift Herald. Do we really want to take this? Baron doesn't spawn until 25 minutes. Okay. No follow-up. Bummer. I was hoping somebody would rotate with me, but it's whatever. We should definitely do Otacon, not go top lane and siege again. I feel like it's not worth it, especially with Jinx respawning. The reason why it was so free is because Jinx was, like, dead. It's way better to do the Otacon play. What? Yo, guys. There is a Viego here. He probably did not think that I was gonna be there. Such a random timing. I was gonna go do Scuttle Crab. Is really nobody gonna rotate to this? Guys, I feel like we can just do it with like 2 of us. Like just me and Ezreal can probably do it. I can just tank it forever. It doesn't deal much damage to us at all. We have like 10 seconds on Viego spawning. That's like plenty of time to start it and probably get it low enough by the time that he arrives. It's just like dead. Maybe my sense of urgency isn't really that important though, and getting the wave shoves was fine by my team too. I'll just feast it. Nobody's gonna grab the roses and leave it up to the Cho'Gath. Alright. My auto attack speed is crazy high. No problemo. Thank you, Ezreal. And now we just need our dead mans, then we're good to go. Oh. I accidentally tanked turret because my spikes made it so they did. Damn it, dude. I used my silence so late. Vladimir is so playing with fire when he steps up like that. He needs to like go for like a way better all-in than that. I don't even know really what he was trying to attempt, to be honest, with us. Alright. The reason why we're just like getting all these free turrets right now is because it seems that our super minions apparently are like causing massive issues. They don't really have like a good champion to clear it at all yet. The Jinx doesn't even have 2 items, otherwise AD carries can kind of clear it quickly. Or they're just all tilted as heck and just don't even want to play, because that also is sometimes the case. You never know. If we just triple inhib them, the game is kind of like doomed. I don't know how they're going to come back. Oh my goodness. Dang it, I didn't freaking feast him, bro. I still have my ghost, I didn't even use it, but I didn't feel like I needed to. Talia has no mana, but it probably doesn't really matter. Well, GG, we win. Right? Maybe? Yeah, it's over. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed all of the Cho'Gath games. Very strong pick. Probably the most difficult stuff is like big shredding champions like Gwen would just completely crush you. But yeah, GG's to my team. They all did very good. Also, the Vladimir matchup was annoying, but it didn't really seem that challenging, especially once we were able to like get off some good hits onto him. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it again, and I will see you guys in the next time. This is the person that I faced mid lane. Master tier Vladimir 1 trick. Alright, bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Cho'Gath mid lane versus a Talon, it looks like. Damn, we really want to get this kill. She's probably just gonna flash away, right? Oh my goodness, she still dies. Cho'Gath with the SPEEDGATH build is still so damn strong. So we're just going to be doing that same exact build path where you go like Swifty Boots plus Shurelya's to make it just so you deal so much. Huh. Well, she did manage to kill him, but unfortunately I left my lane to go see if I needed to help, because he has Conquer, and he also gets bonus attack speed when he's low, so I was worried that I would have to get the kill. So I feel like it was worth giving up those minions just to, like, guarantee that my teammates get it no matter what. Talon is the 3-hit passive champion, but early on at level 1, he isn't really that good at landing 3-hit passive, because he only can land a maximum of 2. So I don't have to worry about it for the early game at least. As long as I don't get it by that backswing, if it reaches level 2 right here, it shouldn't be that big of an issue. We have a Halo Blades because Cho'Gath really effectively uses it with our E. Our E empowers the next 3 auto attacks. Halo Blades literally is your next 3 auto attacks deals, oh yeah, Phase Rush. This is definitely gonna hurt. If he has Phase Rush, there's no way to actually prevent him from hitting me, because he can actually proc the Phase Rush and then use that movement speed to make the backswing hit me no matter what. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, I got that minion still. I'm only focused on getting minions right now because I know how dangerous Talon can be, especially with Ignite. We landed on a minion and him, which was pretty good. He has no potions left. I still have my potion. Every single time I CS, it also is obviously going to like help out because I can make it so I get some health back from my passive. Nice. I was feeling that one of us was going to flash, and I didn't really want to do it myself because I didn't even know if I can kill him with that next auto attack. But my wave is pretty good here, so I'm just going to leave it. It is slow pushing back towards me. So we'll just back. I silenced him before I did anything else because when you get silenced, you can't use any ability, but you also can't use summoners either. So he was unable to even flash away, which made it even easier for Thresh just to be like in position to try to get him. So that's all we really had to do there to make it so easy for us. This guy is going to be able to roam. Talon gets back mid lane pretty fast, plus like home guards exist, so like freezing mid lane is kind of difficult nowadays, but I still made it so he missed a bunch of minions, and I got a bunch of minions because it did fully like crash. He did roam. I did ping it, but not that it really matters, I guess. If they can just kill a couple of them, it would be pretty good. Makes it a lot more even. Also, Tristana's already losing pretty hard too, which is nice. We'll just like start hitting mid lane because we have nothing else to do. Talon's going to be bot lane for a while. Probably Tristana's going to be coming mid to like farm, but she's super weak, so that's chill. Dang, I didn't want to get hit. Bummer. I'm putting more points into my E into the melee matchup because your E damage doesn't really increase that substantially from putting points into it, but being having it on a lower CD is kind of nice, so I think I'm just going to have 2 points and do Q max. Just to make it so I still have, like, crazy good base damage off my, my Q, because Cho'Gath's base damage on his Q is, like, insanely high. It does 320. Most champions are not even close to that, even mages. Like, I think Lux E is, like, 290, so minus 30 more damage than that, I believe. It might even be less than 292. It might be 270, I think. But I'm just trying to, like, basically say how crazy it is. Cho'Gath's base damages is just so ridiculous. Allowing him to even build, like, tank and still go full AP. I mean, tank and still go full Q max, and it's, like, as if you're still full AP because of how much damage you deal. But in that case, we are building an AP item because we want to build the Shrelias. Good hit onto him there. I sidestepped that ability. He jumps on me, but it doesn't matter. Almost landed the next Q. The reason why it doesn't matter is because when he landed his W onto me, he didn't get the backswing off, so that wasn't a 3-hit passive, so I didn't really take that much damage. Because Talon Bleed is kind of important to get off, to deal more. And he did just not hit it. We just need to land a couple more hits. You can see how fast we are already. Our movement speeds are already crazy high, and we don't even have, like, Swifty boots just yet. Nice little hit onto him. Okay, you're just dead. Yeah, once you hit somebody with a Q, your Q isn't just a knock-up, it also slows them. And that allows you to normally get into the range of even, like, range characters sometimes because you can just walk at them. And then your E is not just, like, bonus damage. It also is, it's a slow itself. Every single auto for 3 autos. So because Halo Blades is so fast, you attack so quickly that it's almost like a perma-slow until, like, you're done with the Halo Blades. And then we, of course, just silenced him so he can't jump over a wall and just finish him off. I'm just gonna go these. I did kill my lane, but it looks like this guy overstepped and died because of it. Why does it always happen whenever I get a kill I need to recall because I have 0 mana? My lane always gets a free kill. I don't really understand how it happens so frequently. Ooh, you actually dodged my silence somehow, or I just straight up missed it. This guy's missing, so I would be a bit careful. My team survived. Well played. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to get the cannon with an auto tag, so I tried using Q to get it, but we still secured it, so it's chill. Movement speed is also crazy high already. We might be able to honestly one-shot this Tristana, who's super weak, if we just land Q onto her into 3 auto into ult. But that being said... Darn. It didn't look like she was going to rotate down, so that's why I, like, went back mid. She's just standing over this wall looking to jump on me or something. No longer, though. We're just going to go grab that. The dragon with my ultimate, since we can permanently stack for the entire game. Cho'Gath Feast can eat champions and give you permanent HP if you kill it with it. But it also can only have up to 6 stacks from minions. Objectives like Dragon and Baron and champions, you can stack forever. I'll pop Ghost here just to survive. I don't want to burn my flash if I get Nautilus hooked. I'd rather just Ghost. Just to get out of there. I'm already a little bit tanky versus this guy too. I mean, I get 160 bonus HP so far. Dang, that was close. I mean, I'm so over-leveled, but I still feel like he could probably kill me. See how he ignited me? He totally wanted to ulti, but the thing is that I kind of ruined his plan because I silenced him and then knocked him up so he couldn't move very easily to, like, collapse on me. My ultimate's coming back up, but he might be able to still get me just because he has stealth advantage. It really depends on how well I can, like, get him when he gives me just a moment of seeing him before he stealths himself. I'm gonna risk it because I feel like I can win. I could have maybe eaten something too, but oh well. Because I was about to reset. Bot lane's still destroying. The game's really even besides bot lane. Top lane's even. Mundo, I guess it looks like he's really ahead, but we haven't seen Sejuani in a while, I feel, so she probably has similar, farm. We just don't see it. Game's definitely not over. Oh yeah, they're all full AD as well, so Plated Steel Cap Mundo is OP now. I have no pink ward down, right? Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure they're bot. And by they, I mean just that one single guy. Damn, they warded it, so they lost. I silenced him, so he can't get you. I beast that guy to kill him. Silence her. He can get the kill, I don't really care. Dang it, dude. Did I really die to last tick? I think I might have. No, I died to a minion. I was about to kill a minion to heal myself from Feast as well, but of course this was totally worth it because who got my shutdown, which isn't even that big of a shutdown, but let's just say that it still like is like a tiny throw. It's not even a throw. We traded like evenly. Nautilus got it. So Nautilus got a big amount of gold, and that doesn't matter. I mean, it's just a Nautilus, so who cares? The next item we go is just more movement speed. So this whole entire build functions off of building a super low cost item that gives you pretty damn good stats. I mean, it gives you AP, ability haste, movement speed. It gives you everything you... Oh, they just AFK'd. Oh. Okay, well, cool. It looks like the Sejuani just either left or DC'd. I wouldn't put it past her if she just completely left. I don't really know. But alright. So that was Cho'Gath. Alright, see you guys later. I was going to say I just build movement speed dead mans. Alright, bye.